Hello there, YouTube land. It's Not So Slim Jim here again, making another quick video about the KermaTDI DSG tune, because a lot of people aren't exactly sure how it works and what you need to do to make it work and everything. So I'm making a little quick 1-2 minute long video, something of that nature, just trying to explain to people. Now, to get the tune, a lot of people don't know it doesn't work with their OBD2 port, the Q Pro, quite yet. You have to use one of their borrow tools, where pretty much it's a really expensive thing called a KES V2, and you have to hook it up to your ECU computer, and then you have to upload your parameters. I got a whole video about it. It's a little bit more intense, but it still only takes less than a day. It takes a couple hours to actually do it, and most of the time is actually, once you send it up, them writing the tune for you. Now, I'm coming out of school right now. The first thing you need to do is you have to have your car at normal operating temperature, which you can see mine's at, which is going to be the 190. Okay, now I'm still driving in the slow zone. I'm on my way out to, let's just go ahead and call it Mexico for now. Somewhere with a little bit more strip road, a little bit higher, not as busy, where I can stop and give you a rundown. So I'm going to go and pause till then, and I'll be back to you in a moment. All right, I'm now on a less busy road. Now, before anyone says anything, I'm in the state of Texas. In the state of Texas, it is legal to park on an improved shoulder. As you can tell, it's the length of a whole lane, and I'll only be accelerating to the speed limit, so I'm not actually breaking any laws. All right, here's how the launch control works. Step one, put your left foot, I don't know if you can see it down there, well, left foot on the brake, okay? And what you're gonna do, you're gonna go, you have to have your traction control button, which you gotta have to make this work anyways. Turn it off, it'll come up on your screen as traction control off, or ASR, and you'll have your little light. You now put it down in the sport mode. Now remember, you have to be doing this when your temperature is at regular operating temperature, otherwise it won't work. Now this is a 3-stage. You have stage 1, when you press the accelerator, as you can see, it does that at a lower RPM around 2000, where you put just a little bit on it. And if you press down a little further, you have your mid-range, which go between about 21 to 26. And if you press it all the way down, it holds right there, just around 28. Now, what I found out is, because we don't have limited slip differential on our cars, if you do this and you just mash your brake or your accelerator, you'll spin a lot. Now, I'm going to do it first when it's in sport mode there, and I'll stop again, and I'll show you what it looks like when you do it in manual mode. I am just waiting for a car to come by, so that way I'm not impeding traffic. So I'm going to do it full bore, and 3, 2, 1. There you go. Now, like I said, it slips a little bit because our cars have the XDS. They don't have the limited slip differentials, unfortunately, so it does slide a little bit. Now, I'm going to get to the hill right here. I'm going to get to the top of it. Otherwise, if I try doing it at the bottom of the hill, I'm going to be sliding, well, worse than I was before. But for the most part, it does a pretty good job of holding you. You do spin tires a little bit. I have the Kerma tune as well, so unfortunately, I have a lot of torque. So it does slide a little bit because you have a lot of power. Okay, so I'm going to stop for a second. Hopefully it isn't a cop. All right, I'm going to do the same thing again. It's in sport mode now. Now I'm going to click it over to manual mode. Now, if you have the shifter paddles like I do, you can shift those. If not, you got to use the hand shifter, because obviously I got to hold on to the steering wheel. I got to do this at the same time. So what you do, hold it, and same thing, just one, get on it, let go, shift, shift, shift. And it's that easy. That's how you use the launch control for the KermaTDI setup. If you have any questions, comments, concerns on how this all works, or you're not quite sure, the name's Not So Slim Jim, and leave your questions in the comment section.